listeners been sitting at my kitchen table for almost 10 minutes now. Long enough to make me murmur an apology as I finally sit down across from her. She's pretty young, the cop, probably not even 30. Very kind, retired. A story like mine is probably nothing new to her. I start off listing the simple details slowly, but more steadily as Coach helps stabilize the words. How he and I first met, when he first started dating, when the abuse first started. On paper, they'll just be letters and dates. No shaky voice, no trembling, nothing extravagant. But despite how unimportant and banal they'll seem, they're pretty vivid events in my memory, sometimes playing over and over, like my brain morphed into an iPod and the repeat button got stuck. Sure, I can try to make myself think that they'll eventually just fade into the fabric of my high school life, but I'm pretty sure eventually won't come anytime soon. Yeah, it's not like I remember everything that happened to me, but it's not like my brain repressed anything either. Pretty sure I was actually knocked unconscious for those skips in my memory. But in my experience, so much more than verbal, physical, sexual abuse. There's so much more to that part of my life than that. Yes, I have physical scars now, but they're not that important. The emotional scars affect me a lot more than the other ones do. I had never lost control during the abuse. I was yanked right out of my hands and into those of someone brilliantly clever, yet terrifying. But despite how unimportant and the frustrating part was that it wasn't even a yank. It was a slow, subtle pull. Probably started the moment we met, but I never noticed until I was in too deep, watching my life pass by as he made every single decision for me. And then when I realized I was trapped, the fear set in. The fear was, is like no other emotion I've ever felt before. One moment I'm completely numb, the next moment I'm filled with so much dread and suffering I can't even comprehend what's going on in front of my eyes. Can't move, can't think, because that fear has me drowning, is suffocating me, is filling my head like those icy, heartless words of his always do. And it slowly drifts away, making me numb again, but still making me wonder when that horrible feeling will strike again. And then he, sorry, Mom, can you get me a drink? Thanks. And then I can talk pretty fast about what happened to me. It takes forever for me to start up, and then I can't wait to get it out of my system. I'm on the details of the rape now, and I usually slow down on this point to make sure I cover everything that I remember. I've got to rehearse this enough to be able to convince a jury someday. More graphic details bubble up to the surface, and I try to pretend I don't notice my dad shaking in the corner. Maybe he's angry, maybe he's crying, maybe he's wishing he didn't have to find out about what happened to me this way. Whatever he's feeling probably doesn't matter, because either way, I still feel somewhat guilty. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm really sorry. Hell, I don't know if I'm the one who's actually feeling sorry. He's still in my head, still telling me what to say and do. Maybe he's making this sound like it's all a lie. I don't know. I don't know if these words are mine. I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth anymore. I don't know if I belong to myself anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be myself again. I don't know if he'll ever let go of me. I don't know. I just don't know.